Well, Dan, it's finally come to this. I'm going to play my favorite game of all time. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm more than ready. I even have it pre-booted up, just ready to go here. Before we do, real quick, thank you guys for your support. We've had to change the schedule around a little bit. Super NintendO'Mealy will currently be happening on Tuesdays, as my work schedule has been kind of forcing me to work late on Wednesdays. Um, and at least the next 2 weeks for sure, that is how it's going to happen. Um, so Dan's been very supportive and has moved his streaming schedule around as well, so thank you to Dan. Everything else is pretty much staying on schedule. No, there was no Chris and Eric this past week because I was sick. And thank you everybody for being understanding with that. But we're working on stuff. We're getting more stuff off the ground. And, we're just doing what we got to do here. But you guys are here, if you're watching right now, because you want to see me play some Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, my all-time favorite video game.
It's also because that's the next game in.
Okay, well now you're just using logic. So,
well, Chris, if you're gonna play a Zelda, I'm gonna play a Zelda.
You're gonna play Breath of the Wild while I'm doing this? Alright, so here's the backstory of this game.
Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Hyrule, surrounded by mountains and forests.
See, there's no actual narration, so Dan...
Legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that resided in a hidden land.
I'll let you go.
Many people aggressively sought to enter the hidden golden land, but no one ever returned. One day, evil power began to flow from the golden land.
That doesn't sound good.
So the king commanded 7 wise men to seal the gate to the land of the golden power. That seal should have remained for all time. But when these events were obscured by the mists of time and became a legend, a mysterious wizard known as Aghim came to Hyrule to release the seal. He eliminated the good king of Hyrule. Through evil magic, he began to make descendants of the 7 wise men vanish, one after another.
I like that it kills that last line for you.
Teleprompter. And the time of destiny for Princess Zelda is drawing near.
So to differentiate this from the other file that I have, I'm actually going to use my given name for this one.
Zorldo.
Don't even have a sword yet.
Alright, here we go.
Are you gonna continue to narrate?
Where's that?
Do you want me to narrate?
Help me! Please help me!
Thank you.
I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zorldo. Subject to the other missing girls. Now only I remain.
Oh my.
Aghim?
God damn it. He seized control of the castle.
Aghanim? Aghanim? Has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's butt cheeks. Seal! I am in the dungeon of the castle.
Help me.
Please help me. Lonk, please help.
So he told me not to leave the house, so what do you think I'm gonna do?
Don't leave the house? Be a good kid?
I can see in the dark.
Alright. It's time. I haven't played this since May, apparently.
So, as you can see, I can't go anywhere in the game. There are soldiers blocking my path everywhere. If you try to talk to them, they literally just tell you to go back to bed, or they give you helpful tips. Then there's this. I will give 100 rupees to the man who finds the descendants of the wise men. Signed, the king.
Yeah, but that's bullshit.
You're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep.
It's a trap. I just whooped some Keith's ass. I don't know who that is.
So you have to find the secret entrance to the castle, which is right here.
Right up the butt.
Oh no, it's my uncle. I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Well, I did anyway. Take my sword and shield, and you can do the focus power, which is a Zelda staple.
So, don't follow me. Oh, since you followed me, here's my weapons and everything.
Well, he's kind of unable to assist at this point.
No, it's dangerous to go.
I got 5 rupees. I got some magic power, so I can light those lamps. But that's a waste of power, so we're not going to do that.
Bee! I'm being chased by bees.
Not the bees!
I kind of threw like a big freaking club at a beehive. A boko bat, apparently. Courser bee honey. Sweet.
Alright, we are in Hyrule Castle. Trying to solve the mystery of the missing Zelda.
I am apparently at Fort Hatino. Hotino. Tottenham Hotspur. Give me that Boko spear.
Love the music in this game too. The classic Hyrule music.
Boo doo 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 doo.
Hey. Well, you turned your back on me. I'll take that.
Don't
key,
turn your back on. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. You
I
might
got
wind
a
up with
map.
body bag. I just got an ancient gear, my friend.
Nice. So then it tells you all the places you haven't been yet.
Which is everywhere besides where you've been.
Watch this.
Rain makes my horsey damp? Wow, dude.
Bye-bye. Let's
It's
do that
raining where I
again.
am. Let's do time warp again. Oh yeah, you can make them fall off the ledge, right? Yeah.
Also, these soldiers are wusses. I just killed one with a vase.
Castle construction. Just, you know, drops into straight to hell, apparently. Christopher, have you seen any of the show yet? Of that show yet?
What show?
The one with the dragons in the house.
I haven't seen that or the ones with the Rings of Power.
With the power rings. That show's bullshit. There's been like 7 episodes and there hasn't been a Ring of Power yet.
Oh. Well,
I have a feeling the season might end with Celebrimbor starting to make them, I think, probably. But still. Where's my buttons?
yes.
I don't remember how to play this fucking game. Let's go.
It's boomerang time, baby.
I'm using a Boko Spear, which is probably going to break in about 2 more hits. Because this game's freaking awful with the weapon depletion.
Well, I don't have that problem in this. This is my favorite part in this whole Zelda game. Is this useless part of the map right here?
It's just because they needed a loading area that isn't a loading area. Classic Nintendo bullshit.
Now Zelda's being guarded by a guy with a ball and chain. But if I hit him with 2 vases, he dies. So that's exactly how we're gonna do.
Oh,
this.
so he has his bring your wife to work day, huh?
I got the big key.
Oh, the big key.
She had a feeling I was getting close.
An ancient spring.
Now, the wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle, and I fear the worst for my father. The wizard is an inhuman fiend.
Oh, so he's like, it's pig form Ganon? Then?
She knows a secret path. She was hoarding rupees in her cell. It's in here.
Whoa, she's been hoarding rupees in her cell.
Nope,
Wow.
just
I don't even know where I am or where I'm going. Where am I going? You have me going back to Kakairo Village. You have me going back to the village, Kakarot.
Hey, you started watching that.
I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it in like a week. So.
Now, thankfully, all the soldiers that I brutally murdered are still murdered. However, the ones that I simply knocked down a cliff, they're back.
They respawn. They climbed back up, eh?
So we're just going to do that again. No need to do that, considering I was clearly safe. Oh, wait. Now, by hitting him with the boomerang, I actually stun him, but you don't get a reward for that, which kind of sucks. Also, props to the SNES sound capabilities here. I like the sound of the rain hitting the outside of the castle.
That's thanks to a Sony sound chip, because they were partners at the time. Hello?
Hello? And I'm gonna just avoid them. There's a secret passage in the throne room. It goes to the sanctuary. The old man there will help us. Well, you better hope so.
Anthony. You're being joined by Anthony here.
And good job, Rob. You just murdered that man by knocking him off a cliff. He did nothing to you. How dare you? I'm sorry, Rob.
Oh, wait, where's my big leaf? I don't have a big leaf yet. I can't make this go anywhere. I really have no idea what I'm doing in this game, by the way.
Oh yeah, you can slash the curtains. It does not. It means nothing, but you can. Hello, Jay Perfect. Hello, good job, Rob. It's dark in here.
I'm trying to get to Hateno Tower, apparently.
See, this is where the light actually comes in handy. So now I can actually see where the rats are.
Ain't no tower.
Dude, that rat was carrying rupees.
Why does rats have rupees?
I don't know. Zelda logic?
They like ate them? They like ate it?
F that place up. Give me
something to break.
Oh my god, yes. And there's Dan reading the comments. Oh, there's snakes. Why has it gotta be snakes?
Snakes!
Dan, fun fact. What are snakes called in the Zelda universe?
I don't know.
The answer is ropes.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're actually called ropes.
Grab the rope. I just got an ancient screw, if you know what I mean.
Ancient screw you. What are bats called in the Zelda universe? Keys.
Sky rats.
Keese.
Oh no, I probably fought some of them, so...
Just random little bits of trivia. After passing through the sewers, we'll be very close. Okay. Dude, those rats dropped a lot of money.
Hello.
Sorry if I'm disturbing anything. I'm very, very new to Discord, so I just seen this was like a thing, so I clicked on it. If I'm disturbing anything, I apologize.
No, you're fine. This is, we're live on Twitch. Dan is joining me. I'm playing my favorite game of all time.
Let me go over to Twitch and give you a viewer here.
Hop in on the chat, or you can chat with us here. I'm just murdering everything in this place.
But just make sure that you listener turn your radio down. I'm just jumping around. Alright, my Boko spear broke, but I hit a goat.
Please, please keep watching the chat. Rob is attempting to crack me up while I'm trying to fight rats in the dark.
I'll add you to my list of posting channels, because I don't use my Twitch too much anymore.
Dude, this bat's an asshole.
That'd be cool. Remember the Dragnet movie with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd?
Dan, we're gonna come back to this place in later gameplay and break those walls down, because there's treasure back there.
Break down the walls?
Indeed.
Why do I have a shield out? I want to have a...
This is significantly less sewer-y than the previous area.
Which was literally a sewer.
Still rats, though.
What kind of bullshit explosive barrel is this when I've shot it 4 times and it hasn't blown up?
Sanctuary is just beyond the door. She says pull the lever over there, but if you pull the wrong one, it drops snakes on your head.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Wrong lever! Good reference.
By the way, I think I've seen that movie once, and it's been at least 20 years.
Where do I find your channel again?
CKCC Online.
Thank you.
Yes, Chris helped me escape the dungeon.
Oh yeah, you named yourself Chris instead of like...
So Zelda is the 7th descendant, so once she got sent over to the other side, that would have broken the seal. So she's the only one left, so now I have to destroy the wizard.
Whoa. So I just came up against a traveler that's a chick, and she's like, I can tell you've trained your body well.
That's not...
She's asking me about Yiga Clan. Fuck off.
That's because you're playing Breath of the Wild. That's not Little Boy Link anymore.
Oh shit! Have you heard of Yiga Clan? No, fuck off. And she's like, then I'll kill you.
Alright, so now I'm gonna leave the church.
Oh, and she did kill me.
And hello to Anthony Blackwell Jr. Junior.
Say hi.
Who is it? What is the code? What is the code? Bobby Lashley, I'll be a son of a bitch.
Is that what the reference was? God damn it.
What is the code? It's it.
Right.
It's Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
So I'm going to the house in the village, Daniel.
In the house? In the village?
That is where I'm going. I'm also just
In
going to
our
murder some
house.
soldiers along the way.
In the middle of the street. I'm not talking to that chick again.
And I'm in the village.
Oh, you throw with R, but like I always default to R2. And it's like, no, I want you to do R1. Or as they have RZR
So
or whatever.
the sign here has the little caricature of Link on it, that this is the guy who kidnapped Zelda. There are multiple people in the village. If you talk to them, they will actually call the soldiers in panic because they think you're the one. So here's the old lady I need to talk to.
You see, because they control the press, that the evil age.
So where's the elder? No one's seen him since the wizard began controlling victims. Well, that's great. Master Sword? Oh, I don't know the details. Oh, actually, I do. The highly inhabited the land. Many of the treasures throughout the land in the Master Sword was forged against those with evil hearts. It's now sleeping deep in the forest. Yes, I understand the legend. Somebody in the village must know where he is. Well, you have been useless.
Hey!
Pretty sure that was his wife.
Well, there's the crusty hey, and then there's the crazy taxi voice guy. Hey. Hey!
Yo, this house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves.
Wow, dude.
The leader's name was Blind, and he hated bright light.
A lot.
There is no foreshadowing there at all, Dan.
I got a Boko bow. No, I can't.
In classic Zelda fashion, when you see the cracks in the wall, you can bust them open with bombs.
It means you can use a bomb. You dropped a bomb!
Bomb diggity.
No doubt. What is the code? Who is gonna save us? Y2J, who's Y2J?
Shout out to our friend Matt, who is the biggest fiend mark on the planet and is literally salivating over the thought of
who is the White Rabbit? Bobby Lashley, I'll be a son of a bitch.
It's Joe Gacy.
I mean, it literally said Gacy.
It did.
What?
So, like this one here, watch this. I try to talk to her, and she's like, "It's the wanted man, come quickly." And then she runs into her house, and a random soldier shows up to get me. And
see, no, you want to see some bullshit. They know that there's an evil wizard that's taken over the castle, yet you're the asshole that abducted the princess.
Right? The rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. And then this one runs away.
All right, boys. I'm going to jump off for a moment. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for having me.
You are more than welcome to join anytime, sir.
Awesome. Yeah, I added you to my host stream, too, so it should. I only have, like, 90-some subscribers, so I hope it helps a little bit.
Oh, I need a bottle to keep a bug in.
Every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps, indeed.
A little dabble do ya. A yabba dabba do ya.
So what I want to do is I need to get a bottle.
What I need to do is get another weapon, because...
Hold it over your head. It's good for business.
It's best for business.
So let's see.
But you remember, like, one of the... They showed one of the Save Us X22 videos, and then, like, right after it, like, Undertaker came back. It was something like that. Somebody else came back, like, after a Save Us video aired.
So now I've got a net, so I can catch bees, and I can also catch fairies and keep them in bottles, which will come in handy.
Wow. Listen to this guy. Ducked in fucking fairies against their will.
Now I've got 2 bottles. There are 4 in the game. You get 2 of them right here in the beginning. Then we'll later acquire another one, and then the last one will actually come way later.
I said I don't believe in fairies.
This is the real reason why I wanted to be here. I can also keep magic potion in there. But I needed the bombs because there's some places I need to blow up the walls and get the treasures.
Oh, I picked up a rock and there was a red roof.
The chicken storm. Yes. So if I beat the crap out of one of these chickens, they will literally storm in and absolutely destroy me. Yep. I'm trying to make some progress right now, since this is only day 1 of playing and we're going to play a lot more. But I will absolutely show you guys what that looks like. Yes.
There was a thing they added to The Witcher 3, because early in the game, one of the easiest ways to make money was to, like, kill the cows and skin them and sell their leather and stuff and their meat. Yeah. So they made a patch, one of their patches they put in, they put in like the cow protector. Basically, if you kill like all the cows in one town, this like big huge monster will show up and will fuck you up no matter what level you are.
That's pretty funny, actually. Well, that's what you get. Well, this lady certainly likes her chickens.
Oh, I'm messing with this chick.
Now, if
she
any of the
turns
chickens...
into one of them evil people. Chickens?
Oh, I hit a chicken. Now it's pissed. Look, she's got treasure just sealed in the wall here. And it's arrows for the bow that I won't have because I won't get that until I complete the first dungeon. Kakariko Village is so peaceful. We're not done yet, though. Because, well, I might as well talk to the little kid over here. You want to talk about the Zelda? You're talking about Grandpa, but don't tell the bad people. Alright, so now I can actually go find the Elder.
Yo, Grandpa, kid?
Now we're going to go into the bar. We got the old guy here sleeping.
Aha! There's the tower!
His son liked to play the flute, but he went to look for the golden power and has not returned.
Oh,
that
shit.
is more foreshadowing.
So is the golden power the Triforce?
Of course it is. This is only the third Zelda game. Of course it's the Triforce.
I just walk up a mountain carrying a big rock over my head because I'm gonna get swole.
Nice. Check this
swole,
out.
Bro.
This guy's got bushes in front of his house. When you go in, he's just like, oh, wow.
Doesn't he like yell at you for cutting down his bushes and stuff?
There's a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it's hard to find. The treasure of Zora can turn people into fish.
Fuck is a Zora?
Fish people. They're actually a Zelda staple now. So I'm showing you guys all the foreshadowing in this game that's going to come way later down the line. Like
this guy's fighting me with a broom.
We have the little smithy. He can temper my sword, but he can't do anything without his partner. So I have to, at some point, locate him. Again.
Oh, snap! I just knocked a goblin off a freaking... Hylian rice?
Can't even do anything in this cave yet because I don't have the hammer.
Great, I gotta take this rice and cook it for like an hour. Rice.
Alright, so this is most of the foreshadowing here in the village. I'm gonna go drop another couple of bombs around here.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
There's the library. Won't be able to work with that just yet.
Can't get the library?
Well, the book that I need. And then,
you know, this overmap is so Pokemon, bro.
This one makes me laugh. I'm quarreling with my younger brother, so I sealed the door to his room shut. What an asshole.
Wow. Jackass.
Well, I just ended that quarrel.
Wrong house, jackass.
Did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? Well, I don't know. Go talk to him.
I sealed my brother off in a room. Well, not lucky I have a bomb here. I don't have a weapon, so I gotta shoot him with an arrow.
Alright. Got it in 10 seconds. I got a piece of heart. Yay!
A piece of fart?
Not really much else to this maze here. You just get your piece of heart and then you kind of go along your way.
I got a Boko bat.
Alright, so this is most of the village here.
Wait, how do I, like, mine shit? Do I just hit it with a hammer?
I haven't played Breath of the Wild since it got released, so...
I see, like, iron hanging out, but, like...
20 rupees, and I get to keep whatever's in the chest. And I got 20 rupees, so I got my money back.
Did you watch the Richard and Morton show?
Not the newest one, no.
Okay.
The last one I saw was The Night People, which makes me really want a night person.
You have any idea? Like, dude, like, hey, how about you lose the weight?
That's what I'm saying, right? I'd be in so much better shape if I had a night person to work out for me.
I kind of need like the abs and doing an ab podcast. But I'm like, no, you're the one that can go take a fucking walk.
All right, now that we can blow up this wall, let's see what kind of treasure is in this thief's hideout.
Oh, I hate this. There's like thorns all over this fucking tower.
Got some rupees.
Hey dudes, I got some Hyrule herb, dude. You wanna smoke it out back, bruh?
So we've pretty much exhausted the whole village except for one small little area here. And I'll quickly show you guys the map. So, I'm in the village. North of me is the Lost Woods. That's where the Master Sword is. The bottom left corner there, that's the desert. There's a dungeon there. Right next to the desert, there's kind of like that line of trees. I'm like pointing at the screen, which is useless because you guys can't actually see that. That's the Hidden Grove. Death Mountain is up at the top there. Hyrule Castle's in the middle. Link's house is in front of it. Then there's the swamp, the lake all the way off to the right. The Ancient Ruins, which is where I'm going. And then the Zoras are in the top right corner of the map. So the map's not huge, but there is quite a lot to it.
And that's just Hyrule.
Yes, we haven't even gotten to the other world yet.
Low rule. And then, of course, the often duplicated Ja Rule.
Yes. Lots of treasure in these caves. People just leaving money
in the
caves.
I mean, it's like the you know, the whole that like entirely American convention of just finding old Playboys in the fucking woods.
Right. All right. So let's head out of the village.
Down
the peaceful
village.
Tranquility of the village.
I think I fucked up and I'm gonna fall. Oh no, I'm gonna barely make it. Holy shit.
And now for some more foreshadowing.
Lonk, you can't.
And he just disappears.
No, fuck me. Ah, shit.
This is all...
I just fell. I'm climbing a tower.
Sorry, Bran. Maybe be
Bran! What?
Maybe be better at climbing, Bran.
Bran never fell.
That is actually true.
I said
shoot those arrows at me.
That was like how they knew something was up, because he never
fell.
Even no matter how many times they yelled at him for doing shit. He had never had any problem before. So like the last 2 episodes is like 10 years in the future. They've been jumping a lot ahead, and I'm wondering like what the regular show is going to be.
We're back at Link's house. Now, you know what's funny? I'm murdering all these soldiers, right? But really they're under a spell, so it's actually like kind of rude.
It's like you couldn't like just help us? Are you gonna murder us?
Apparently that's exactly what I'm doing.
Not even their fault. Oh, everybody, you got your Sheikah slate.
Got Octoroks down here. You got the
Sheikah Tower activated.
This one's got shields on it. That's because it's a shop. I almost have enough rupees to buy some red medicine, which would...
The hell is that?
Get all my hearts.
Is that a joint? It's a cram. I'm calling 911. What are you doing? What are you showing me?
Actually,
oh my god, a drop of water hit my Sheikah slate. Now it's ruined. And I need that rice from earlier.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I think I just uncovered the rest of the map, bro. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way.
You're playing Zelda.
Zoraldo? Oh my god, is that more map, like, above me?
Alright, let's go see the Elder.
Like, how big is the actual map?
Big.
Gee.
You're playing a next-gen Zelda game. You wanted a small map? I just started playing The Last of Us for the first time ever.
Yeah, well, how far did you get?
As soon as I met Ellie, I was like, well, that's a good natural stopping point, I'm assuming.
Okay, so you have me on...
The intro's intense.
That intro is intense.
I am Sahasrarla, the village elder. I'm a descendant of the 7 wise men.
So then why haven't you been disappeared?
Because the daughter is the one that they probably took.
Maybe disappeared it.
If I come back with the pendant, I get a reward. Now, I could bomb this wall right here, but I'm not going to. Because it's got the circle around it, which means I can actually dash into the wall once I have the boots. I will show you guys.
Like a peace sign.
First things first, we need to Armo statues are assholes. They also take way too many hits to defeat.
Well, you need the masturbator sword, brother. I don't even know what I'm doing or where I'm going. Where am I going?
One of the things about Zelda Breath of the Wild is that it's actually a non-linear experience. You can kind of complete the game in whatever order you see fit.
Well, I have a glowing thing about locked mementos at Kakariko Village. Okay.
Alright, so the Elder marked the map. You can see where all 3 pendants are. The green one I'm going to now, then the blue one in the desert, the red one up in the tower, and the Master Sword tucked away in the woods.
So I have to talk to Impa in Kakariko Village?
Impa, that's an OG character. Alright, we're in the first... We're in the Eastern Palace.
Is there a fast travel?
Probably. Most Zelda games have a fast travel.
Can I please fast travel to Kakariko Village, please?
I can't go that direction.
Because I'm like wicked far away.
Alright, I just killed some evil bushes. Ow. ₹100. In these early Zelda games, your rupees max out at $9.99, so you don't want to go too nuts with the rupees.
Oh wait, you could I think you could fast travel to the shrines. Yeah, you can fast travel to shrines. Which is a good thing that there's a million of them in this game. There's like a million shrines. Christopher.
I took way too many hits.
What was your first Legend of Zelda game?
The OG.
The Legend of Zelda?
The Legend of Zelda. That was the first game I ever remember playing on the Zelda. The Zelda
The Zelda Entertainment System.
Yes. I didn't own Zelda 2. My cousin had it. So that was the only way I ever got to play that.
What's the button to freaking glide?
Don't ask me. I voted for Kodos.
How do I glide? How do I glide? Give me the button.
I has a map, so I kind of know where I'm going. Except there's 2 rooms I have yet to explore, because I have to get to them from the bottom.
Oh, I'm jumping off this cliff, and it better give me a button. It didn't, but I didn't get hurt because the cliff wasn't sheer. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Over here.
Strategy to these skeletons is to friggin' corner them.
Yeah.
Then they can't
because
jump
they
backwards.
because they yeet so far. Hello, Impa. I already talked to you before. Impa, you old as hell.
I like that I was holding a jar, so I killed the skeleton, even though I took damage.
But the jar took damage.
Got the
Aha!
compass.
This is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago.
And there's where the boss is. They're on the 2nd floor.
Oh, so if I go to the pictures that are already taken, I'll get my memory back. Okay.
When you talk to these telepathic tiles, you talk to the Elder and he gives you hints. So there's a treasure in here that will defeat the armored foes. Which is good, because they're actually really tough without it. But I need to get the big key, because the big key will open the dungeon door, and it'll open the big treasure chest.
I think I've played this map in a D&D game with Eddie.
What, the Zelda game?
This specific.
Are you talking about Breath or Link to the Past?
Link to the Past. This specific dungeon.
I 100% believe that because I know Eddie's a big Zelda fan.
We did a one shot. Where we did this map. Which the issue about like doing a conversion of a video game level to D&D is that you're just constantly rolling initiative. And roll initiative. Oh, time for a lore drop. Nope. Calamity Ganon.
Bug net's not going to come in handy. Give me my boomerang. So I got 2 fairies in jars now, so if I lose all of my hearts in battle, I will actually, Oh, well, that was helpful. If I lose all my hearts in battle, the fairy will automatically come out of the jar and rejuvenate me. The problem, though, is that despite being rejuvenated, you will only get a couple of hearts back.
A couple of farts back.
Okay, so you have to kill all the enemies to get the anti-fairies to get off the thing here. Make the chest appear, and get the big key. This can open lots of places that the little keys can't. Well, that's useful, because there's a giant lock on that door.
You need a big key for that.
Big key for a big lock. This is pretty standard Zelda stuff, though. You have to find X amount of things in the dungeon. And now I've got the bow.
You have a bow.
Oh, you're gonna shoot your skulls at me.
I played as a warlock.
Now I can actually defeat these guys much easier. One hit kill, baby. And as you can see, I've exhausted everything down here, so we're moving on.
Wow, this lady is still going on this lore dump, dude.
Rock Clops are really friggin' tough if you don't have what you need to defeat them. Now, I'm pretty full on the magic powder here, so we're going to go ahead and light some torches, and I'll just make this room a little bit easier to manage. Because, yeah, there's anti-fairies down here who frickin' make noise when they hit you. But I need to get all the treasure. Give me the treasure. Once I actually have magic powder, I can sprinkle them on the little bastards and turn them into real fairies.
You gonna salt bait him?
Hell yeah. Now we're going upstairs.
She's still talking.
Significantly brighter up here.
Mario has no ass.
This room is bullshit. I was gonna say, kind of need the hearts, not the arrows.
On this day in 1999,
yeah,
Bret Hart fought Chris Benoit in the Owen Hart triple match.
It was a good match. We reviewed that on an old podcast. So I had somewhat of an announcement / idea that I can bring up now, I suppose. I was going to relaunch the Chris O'Mealy blogcast as its own individual entity as a podcast. What that means is it would be an individual show, and it would be a master encompass of all of the previous ideas that I have had for shows that haven't followed through on, which include, but are not limited to, things such as the cinematic triple threat and all those concepts that never kind of got off the ground. Alright, these are the Armos Knights. So
They're large. They are dancing.
now the trick is to focus on one and get rid of him. So when they do this,
there's an open spot to run to.
Exactly. So you kind of just got to be patient with them. Wait for them to get into a spot where you can hit them easy. Do your damage. They do take sword damage too. But the sword takes way longer. And you have to get way closer.
Which makes no sense.
Now you got to be careful, because now he's red and angry. And I've got the first pendant.
Pendant.
All right.
Blah, 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 blah. Zelda's fighting has been with Ganon for 100 years.
This is the Pendant of Courage.
But not the Triforce of Courage.
No. That was just an OG concept that then they used for the comics and everything. which was actually kind of neat.
So
So
each Triforce piece was like had a thing.
Yeah, Zelda had the one of wisdom, Ganon had stolen the one of power, and the one of courage went to Link. I actually miss those comics. Those were actually pretty cool.
Well, excuse me,
no,
princess.
that's not what we're talking about. All right. So here's more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty, the Helia. Knights of Hyrule were guardians of the pendant, but most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants, a hero must appear. Oh, and that's me.
I bet you. Hey, it's me.
And now I got the boots.
All right, now I have like, oh shit, yeah. I now have the Divine Beasts marked.
Nice. All right, so now I can show you the dash. So I don't have to waste bombs on those walls.
Which I really don't want to do anytime soon. When I finally get like the Master Sword and the Hylian Shield, do those break after 3 hits?
No. I think the Master Sword does break, but it takes a while, and then it respawns wherever you got it from. Also, have you gotten the Master Sword in Mario Kart?
I never played as Link.
No, you don't have to play as Link. You can play just the Hyrule course, and there's a Master Sword. Now I can also run into trees and get treasure out of the trees.
I've actually played Mario Kart a couple times recently because I've had a couple of streamers I follow were playing it, so I was playing it with them.
So I want to get to the other side of the lake and get the treasure that you can find there. So we want to do that.
Where do I want to go now? I don't want to do that.
Also, overworld enemy respawning is annoying in this game.
Freeing the Divine Beast. And I'm not destroying Ganon. Side quest. Here we go. What about my Xenoblade Chronicles 2? That's so old that there's a 3 out. And apparently Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
So Dan, we've been streaming for almost an hour now, which means I've sunk almost an hour into this game. And I still obviously want to play it. Now, how many of the other games have we played that just wasn't the case?
Well, I think there's only like 3 or 4 games where we're even willing to play it. Well, Hestu can F off, because I'm not going to collect every Korok. Is there a trophy or an achievement involved? Where I get to see a blink? No, because it's Nintendo.
Nintendo doesn't do chivis.
It should.
So here's a good place to harvest some fairies. I'll keep that in mind for the future.
They should do chivos, trophyments. Alright. Kura has offered to help you out in exchange for some future components. Just what are these solutions, and who is right we left as pure?
Like, I literally only downloaded Wheel of Fortune on the PS5 so I could get the trophies for it. I own it on the Switch, and I'm way further ahead on the Switch because I would play it so much. But I was like, no, I'm going to get some trophies. And then I did, but now I don't ever have to play Wheel of Fortune on there again except for multiplayer purposes. So I can literally delete it.
I have deleted it.
Because I don't have to be a certain level to just play with friends.
What stinks is that it is, doesn't have a...
That's right, I gotta go around. Yeah, that does stink.
It should, but hey. I have, like, about half of my games that I have every trophy for don't have one. So I just marked that I have 100%. What's up, yo? I gotta go talk to Pura. Pura Resu.
Puderesu. More fairy place.
Think Pura's got it going on, bro? Think she got it like that? She got it like that? Climb, bro, climb. No. Vertical surfaces become slick with water when it rains.
Is that a fact?
Bro, game's too realistic. That's a red-ass moon, bro.
Is there a giant face on it? Is it coming towards the planet?
It looks very large, like it might be coming towards us.
So here is an area that I will not be able to surpass for a while.
Oh lord, he coming.
Because you can't take out the little Moldorms with your boomerang. So that will require the hook shot.
Oh.
And I will not be getting that until much later on.
Unless you're doing randomizer and it was randomly in the first one.
Oh my god. We are totally doing that at some point, by the way.
I saw you talking with him about it on the show.
I both love and hate the idea of doing a randomizer in this game.
It's true. It's like really random. Like they do like races and stuff and at GDQs and stuff. And sometimes the thing you need right at the beginning is way late. Oh my! Is there like a red storm happening? Like, uh-oh, I'm in a cutscene. What is this shit? The blood moon rises once again.
All right, here we go. Time to get a treasure.
Please be careful, Link.
And now I've got the ice rod. Let's go ice some fools, Dan.
Why don't you keep that in your pants, my friend?
I don't wanna. Frozen
so
crab, baby.
Bad guys like harder to beat because it was a blood moon?
That's a possibility. So there's fairies in here.
Apples.
Also, the golden bee is in here if I wanted to take that.
Not the bees!
It's like an invincible bee, and it can actually, you can unleash it on enemies, and it'll mess them up. But it's limited, so I never usually take the bees. I usually just do exactly what I'm doing right now.
This is the area where I had to... They'll all pay. Jeez, kid.
Also, because I don't have the flippers yet, Link can't swim, so watch this.
Uh-oh.
He just comes right back to the surface. Those things are electric, so don't hit them.
It's electric! Wookie, 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 wookie. This is that blue flame shit part of the level.
So I gotta go to the desert now.
Where you have to light each thing with the blue flame. So you have to have like a wooden weapon and you have to keep a fire burning. Keep
this
the
fire burns always.
This fire burns.
Remember that song?
Remember when Randy Orton came out to that and then like they almost put him backstage with his old music?
Yep.
It's like he didn't even give it a try. He did his old entrance, did everything the way he did it before, and it just didn't fit the song.
Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone. So I just took his sign and broke it. And now he's stuck behind me. And when he's behind you, whenever anything's following you, you can't, like, go inside places. So I have to actually reset it and get him away from me.
What's up, baby girl?
I can't tell if people are, like, joining the chat or if you're just talking to the game at this point.
Talking to Pura or Pura or whatever.
Pure Arisu. Alright. I've been healed. We're 1 hour in. I might do 2 hours of gameplay. We'll see how I'm feeling. Alright.
So I need ancient things to upgrade my runes. Okay. Well, lady pants, I have ancient stuff.
Let's explore some desert caves. Here's an old guy. I am Agana. I sense something is happening in the Golden Land. The 7 wise men sealed.
I have the ancients. I have a bunch of ancient
of the
stuff.
great cataclysm foretold by the people of Hylian blood. The hero will stand in the desert holding the Book of Mudora. If you have the book, you can read the language of the Hylia people. Ah, yes. So I actually am missing a step. I have to go back to the village and retrieve the book.
Something super cool happened at the end of the last episode of Rings of Power, though.
Nice. One show I am caught up on is Andor.
And that's the show I've seen 0 episodes of.
The last episode that they did is easily the best one so far. It was so good. There's so much exposition that they set up. Like, I can't wait to watch the next one.
I might watch it all tomorrow. I don't know.
Alright, back to the village.
It's the sheep rustlers. I'm a rustler.
Ow.
Hey, I'm a rustler. Hey, I'm a rustler. Oh, I was shield surfing. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to hit buttons so I could get the F out. I mean,
The different colors that the soldiers are wearing determine how many hits it takes to defeat them. Green go down in 2 hits, blues take 3, reds take 4. Till you get your sword upgraded, then it makes it a little easier. So I'm going to show you guys now in the library over here. Why I didn't go in earlier is because, not that building, because the book that you need is on a shelf. And you can't get it unless you dash.
unless you rapidash.
Exactly. Now I can read the language of the people. The only other thing that I can do, now that I can dash, is I can catch the running man in the village. And I forget what happens if you catch him.
He's all weird and naked, dude. The weird naked choke. So you hold X, which is of course the top button.
Must have been easy to kidnap Zelda, but you don't look like such a bad guy.
I saved her?
Oh, he just tells you advice that I already knew. Okay. I want to talk to that lady. This guy's
I'm
sold
gonna
out of
die
monies.
because I'm gonna be out of stamina. I'm gliding. Fuck off.
Yeah,
This game is really good, but there's a couple of things that are just like, why?
nothing quite like dashing into a tree and getting money.
Just run headfirst into a tree.
Why not? Alright, we're heading back to the desert.
Hello. Alright, this guy's like eating my lunch.
Got a
I'm
fairy.
like eating a raw steak.
There is other stuff I could do right now. Like there's the toadstool in the forest I could go get. So I can go get the magic powder.
Okay, these guys are super aggro.
Aggro crag?
Probably because of the blood moon that's no longer around, but they're still high as hell off the blood moon.
That's not good. I wonder what the algorithm is for the drop rate of items in this game. The science of programming a Zelda game. Ow. Off to the desert. Let's leave the middle-aged man alone. Let's re-enter the desert, full of vultures and sandmen. Ow. Alright, Link, make a wish.
I wish I hadn't left my room, left the house.
Uncle told me to stay in bed, why didn't I? Alright, let's tackle the second dungeon. Here we go. Let's take out these evil cakes. Screw you, cakes.
I should be using the bomb diggity arrows on these guys.
Little bomb diggity.
Get up, Lonk. I'm eating acorns. I hope these are not hallucinogenic shrooms.
They might be. Ow. That didn't grant me anything. Evil cakes being jerks. That room is locked, so we're not going there.
Oh, because I destroyed the
And that
palm
goes
tree.
nowhere.
But it's because I destroyed the palm tree with a fire with a bomb arrow. I cooked the nuts that came out.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I need to find a key.
Good luck.
I just want to tell you both. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
We're all counting on you. Yeah. I just got the sheep rustlers. Big money hustlers. Big money rustlers. Grabbing free
Watch the
stuff.
laser eye. You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Yeah, I'm trying. These laser statues suck. In the Link's Awakening remake, you can actually take them out by reflecting their lasers back at them.
That's what you do in this game, right?
No, you can't actually beat them in this game.
No, I meant this game.
Yeah, probably. In the much more advanced games, you can do all that stuff.
Your game sucks, dude.
No, it does not. It's the best game ever made.
Oh,
F.
all these things just makes it suck, dude. Press F to pay respects.
No.
Your Boko bat is badly damaged. Is it though?
Oh, you did not shoot that red shit at me.
I killed a bunch of guys that took using explosive arrows to do it, and I got 1 ruby for it. Congratulations.
And fairies. Alright, so which room haven't I explored yet? Ah, the locked one with the key. Okay.
Because you don't have the key.
I do have it now.
Maybe you do now. You might have it now. You didn't then.
Oops, wrong button.
Because you're basic.
We're going back across the desert. Now, these dungeons are very linear and very easy to navigate. Let me tell you, the dungeons in this game get stupid hard in the Dark World. They become very maze-like. Some of them have an obnoxious amount of backtracking. Quit lasering me, bitch! I do want that, though. The dungeon's evil master. Alright. So dashing isn't the way to do it. You just want to take your time. Well, that's it. I've explored the entire dungeon. I don't want to go out the one door on the right because I'll literally just drop down and have to start from the beginning. So we're just gonna go back out this way.
So I learned something funny about that movie, The Woman King.
Yes.
You seen anything about that? About like the African female warriors or whatever. But the true story is they got massacred. They only killed 6 French soldiers and they all died.
Oh, jeez. I have a feeling that doesn't happen in this version.
I don't think it's going to happen in this movie, no.
Better quit with that laser.
And the laser just lays there.
This time I actually will take advantage of the fairies.
I don't believe in fairies.
Alright, we are... Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. You know what I didn't do?
You dumb?
I didn't go back and open the big chest. I'm getting way too ahead of myself in this game.
I feel up the big chest.
And Howard, please don't say, I feel up the big chest. I open the chest, bury my face in it, and go, boo!
Boo! I've definitely seen the 2 D&D episodes all the way a few times, so...
Are they playing D&D in there? No. Smith, hurry up! We just uncovered a huge dungeon and we're about to fight a dragon.
I got fresh milk.
Dan, I just got the power glove.
Wow. At this point, they knew that it was a failure, so why did they keep going with it?
They sent it to Hyrule. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
That marketing campaign was awful, by the way. Like,
making a movie about it?
No, to call it bad, to try to be all hip and cool, like.
Oh, like the kids? Like the kids in the street?
Sure.
A gift for my beloved. Not bad meaning good, but bad meaning bad.
All right, here we go.
So yesterday was the 3rd of October, which we got like 2 references about it.
Yep. The Mean Girls reference and then the Full Metal.
Full Metal Alchemist, yeah. Which should be fair.
To be fair.
One is
I hate flying tiles. I don't know why they decided to make this a thing in Zelda games, but God, they are the worst.
Because Mode 7, baby.
Yeah, they come back in the Game Boy game, too. But the Game Boy game, they're super easy because all you have to do is just equip your shield, stand in the corner, and just let them shatter themselves on the shield. I can't do that here because my shield is still super tiny and weak. I haven't gotten the upgraded shields yet. Yeah, we're gonna need you to stop with the laser. Ow. Jesus. And more flying tiles. So Dan, how do you think I get past this part here?
Shoot him in the eye.
I did, but now what do I do?
There's a hidden thing behind one of the lights. You light all the sconces.
You light the lamp, not the rat. Alrighty.
You know, tomorrow is the last day of baseball.
Oh, this is one of my least favorite bosses are the land molas because they're just really annoying.
And every game starts between 4 and 4:15 Eastern time.
This is another one where you gotta kind of get on top of where they're gonna be, get your shots in, and then just kind of hope that eventually you're gonna take one of them out.
Like you just whiffed on all of them that time.
Got nothing that time. And you gotta watch the rocks.
Hawk says.
Bosses with, like, very little strategy can be very obnoxious. Randomized patterns and things like that. Because they dive right back in. I know I've at least hit one of them multiple times. Problem is, I don't know which one it is. So I just have to keep hitting them. Still nothing. Let's get this one when it comes out. Ah, all right, fine. I'll get that one.
How am I supposed to ask Prima what she wants if I don't have the ability to ask her what she wants?
Women, am I right? Got one. Alright, the rocks get a little harder to dodge now when there's less. So I gotta be a little more cautious. Granted, I still have 2 fairies. And one's about to come to my rescue in a second here.
I saw a really funny meme the other day. It was like the father talking to his son. And he's like, so here's how you get a woman, you know. And he goes, Dad, I'm gay. Oh, that's gonna be a lot easier. I think he just grabbed his wiener or something.
And this is why you keep fairies in bottles. They come back.
That's why you keep them captive.
Exactly.
And make them your slaves.
And because it's still early on in the game, I get
a full restore.
A full restore.
Because you only have 6 hearts.
Yeah, that will not be the case later on. There we go. I got enough hits in early on to let that be a thing. And now I have another pendant.
And that's why you hold them against you.
Exactly. I believe the blue one is wisdom. Oh no, the blue one's power. Okay. All right. And we have defeated the desert.
I have 12 memories.
So now I have strength, so I can go and lift stuff. This will uncover some new areas in the game, which I'm going to show you guys. Stupid vulture. So these lighter green rocks now I can lift. The darker ones will be much later on. Now I can find some hidden areas. Like this dude here. Oh, I've already been to that cave, bud. Alright. You got a nice little treasure trove in here. I'll just go ahead and rob you in plain sight of him. So I can lift these things here. But the darker one, not yet. We'll get there, though.
Wait, the PlayStation Plus game should have came out today. Dang it, I didn't grab those.
Yep.
But I grabbed frickin' what's the name? What's the nuts? The Overwatch 2 isn't even working. It says that you're waiting in line behind 40,000 other people, and it doesn't move.
Good lord.
Wow, you ran into that. I think a fairy came out of it.
You mean the tree?
Yeah.
Ran into that thing.
Into the wood gimmick.
God damn it. Can you move? Go ahead and move that gimmick over there, CKCC. Okay? I start moving my car. What are you doing? You told me to move my car.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate Chris. Chris, I hate.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Tilt controls.
Oh yes.
I have to do the maze with the ball and stuff.
I will co-sign on tilt controls being annoying. All right, I'm gonna go find the toadstool in the forest.
The princess toadstool?
Not that toadstool. Because I want to get the magic powder.
I do love that all of a sudden Mario's game is just like, we changed everyone's name. And you're like, the fuck did that happen?
Peach. So this is the Lost Woods. It's all covered in a deep fog. There's places to explore in here, too.
Princess Toadstool, and it was just Peach. They don't call her Peach Toadstool either. She's just Peach.
I'm actually not sure why they changed some of that stuff. What's up, dude?
King Koopa became Bowser. Not even Bowser Koopa. He's just Bowser. Like the guy from Shauna now.
Remember in the cartoon, they always called him Koopa. He was never known as Bowser. There's also fake Master Swords in the forest.
Is it when they changed Robotnik to Eggman? Because, like, in Japan, he was always Eggman.
Right, they got tired of the translation.
Is that, like, what happened after, like...
They're like, screw it, we're just gonna call him what he's supposed to be called.
Come on.
I do really like this music.
Stop fucking on me!
So this is one of those games where you can open the chest, but it's ran by a thief, so there's like a possibility that you'll get like 1 rupee. So that's a... Oh, I picked up the fake Master Sword. It usually gives you dialogue with a stupid raven hitting. It's like, you found the Master Sword. Oh, no, you didn't. Let's show some more foreshadowing. Here we've got some lumberjacks.
I hate.
And they say there's something weird about the tree that they're attempting to chop down. Will that be foreshadowing, Dan?
I mean, probably.
Probably.
Something's up with the tree. There's a thing inside the tree. There's a hidden...
Yeah. Well, I actually just revealed what it's gonna...
There's a hidden...
Yeah, there will be a piece of heart that I can access once they get the tree to where it needs to be.
Once they have fucked off. Okay, so I think I'm beyond the point where I can get completely fucked.
A Bumpkin and B Bumpkin are the names of the lumberjacks, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Indeed. I can also get into that cave, which will take me to the mountain. But we're not ready to do that just yet.
Ah! I got the ball to the right spot, but you have to, like, make it run up and then jump at the last second, and fuck this.
Jump around.
I was like, why did I not finish that level? Now I know why. I was like, why is there an unfinished shrine? Because it's this bullshit. Because the shrine is bullshit. Even.
I can go down here.
I'd rather just use my freaking stick. But no, I gotta use the tilt controls.
Nintendo does kind of like to die on tilt controls.
You didn't notice that, like, there's only a certain kind of games where that's useful or even fun?
Oh yeah, that's the the smithy. The shop is actually in the Dark World. We're not there yet.
In the Dork World?
Dork World? The Dork Order?
Join the Dork Order. Join us.
Okay, now I can actually access this part of the game. Mentioned this earlier.
Actually, I think I know what's in that. Ready?
I'm ready.
Ha 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 ha! Get fucked, game. I turned the controller completely backwards, so it spawned the ball closer to the end.
Nice. And that worked?
Yep.
There you go.
Shit.
Talk about the ultimate backtracking I just did. Also, I've almost completely maxed out my rupees, and I haven't even hit the 3rd dungeon yet. I like how the Sage and Zelda are just like, oh, oh, it's just you. Probably have a panic attack as soon as that starts to open.
Is it Ganon? Not this time! Dang it! Shit.
Ganondorf?
Ganondorf.
The Prince of Thieves. And fairies. The part of the fun of this game is to kind of figure out where a lot of the hidden stuff is, and then you eventually just kind of learn how to navigate your way around all that stuff. And the reason I didn't come back here yet is because this part of the game was not accessible to me just yet with the Zoras.
You got Metroidvania.
But now I can actually talk to the witch.
Which old witch?
Alright, and then I'll come back later. And she'll have some magic powder inside here. So I can fill up the jars, which I don't have an empty one right now, but the red restores hearts, the green restores magic, and the blue restores both. So when I go into the couple of the battles later on in the game, I'm going to want to be fully supplied with that stuff. But here's the part of the game you couldn't access just yet. So Dan, do you remember when somebody earlier in the game was like, oh, there are Zoras, and they've got a treasure?
Yes.
That's what I'm about to go get.
Wow, an hour later? An hour and a half later? That's what I just did.
That was the foreshadowing.
Fucking finished it, bitch.
You beat the game?
No, I finally got that fucking full control the thing done.
I was gonna say, that'd be awesome if you just beat Breath of the Wild while I was sitting
I'm just
here.
like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just went and fought Calamity Ganon and won with 4 hearts.
I'm sure some insane streamer has done that before.
Oh, I'd like well, speedrun is to go straight to them, right? Like, do it with the default 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
Is the speedrun strat.
Have you ever seen the people who...
You can do it.
Have you seen the people who speedrun the original Legend of Zelda without getting the sword? That, to me, is insanity. Ah, dead end.
Gotta watch Hocus Pocus 2, but I've had to watch the first one again first because I haven't seen it in forever.
I am not a fan, and that's an unpopular opinion, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm here. And there's the big fish.
I like the money pit.
500 rupees for the flippers.
No way, dude. 500 rupees? That's way too expensive.
But now I can swim.
Okay, yeah, but I don't have, like, where's the freaking chest in this thing? Oh, I know where the chest is. Sons of bitches. Because I seen it.
I got a piece of heart.
How do I do this? How do you even do this?
So I've got the flippers now, and I can swim, and they're still being assholes and still firing at me. I think you'd make friends with them or something. Now I'm going to show you something fun that you can do here.
Cryonis?
I just upgraded my boomerang. There's a couple of items you can upgrade in the game by tossing them in there. It's actually how you get the final sword. So these little whirlpools will actually warp me throughout the game, which is pretty neat. So now I'm all the way down in the lake. I can actually access this part now. This is like the ultimate fairy experience here. Let's throw in 20 rupees and see what happens. Today you will have a little luck. Well, fantastic.
With a little luck and some tenderness.
I actually don't 100% remember what that specifically does amount to. Have to read up on that. Oh, that's right. The waterways are actually linear. I think in the Dark World you get different stuff, but that's fine.
Dark World?
But I actually do want to be down here because I'm going to get that third bottle.
So you can have multiple fairies on you?
That one I'm probably going to actually fill up with a magic potion.
Oh, yeah? Haha! I have done it. I have found the way. San Jose. No, I found the way to get to the chest that's in this thing. And my inventory is full. Fuck me, dude. Why you do this?
And here's just a guy just camping under the bridge.
Under the bridge downtown is where I spilled some blood. Under the bridge downtown.
Which is actually kind of funny that, like, that guy was just like, there's a lot going on right now. I'm just gonna camp here and wait for it to blow over.
Go to the Winchester.
Kill Phil.
I need to watch the trilogy again now that I know so many more people that are in those and stuff, you know?
And the other night, wow, I was just like, I'm gonna watch Hot Fuzz in 4K. What a night that was. What a happy night. That was a legitimately happy night. Hey, you wanna piss off with that shit? Thank you. We're done here? We're done here.
Gave my life away. Yeah, yeah. I've only seen World's End the one time.
Yeah, World's End was my least favorite, but still fun. I mean, Hot Fuzz is my favorite movie of all time, and Shaun of the Dead is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. So a lot of it just I mean, a lot of it is personal preference, of course.
I'm thinking House of the Dragon's going to end up like Game of Thrones in that it's going to end up being like, the king has died, now what the fuck, you know?
The little cripple boy will take care of everything. Why do you think I came all this way? Now I can cut across the map because I can swim.
Shit, dude, there even is a little crippled boy already.
Oh, God.
He's not crippled in the same way, but... There's even a kid named Joffrey.
Oh, yeah?
Which is probably where they got the name from, but still. Because they just name them after the famous kings of the past, right? Like, so.
So, Dan, we're approaching, timing-wise, we're approaching an hour and 45 minutes. So I think I'm gonna try to beat this last dungeon in the light world, and then I'm gonna end it there, and we'll pick up.
We haven't even gotten to low rule yet.
It's not even low rule. It's just the dark world. We're not there yet.
We go to the dork world. Thor the dork world.
Trying.
Oh, dude, I hear the song. The classic song. And the lyrics go like this. Fuck a box, I want to fuck a box.
What was that? Who's laughing?
Me. Man, you imagine if this game had 8 axes on the instead of a D-pad?
Yep. This guy lost his lamp, so I gotta take him to the top of the mountain.
Fuck a box, I want to fuck a box. I ain't doing that captured memory shit. Gotta find places where I've been.
He told me to turn right, and he led me to a dead end with bats. That's what I get for taking direction from an old man.
An old man who's lost in a cave is telling you where to go?
I have a granddaughter who's your age. The king took her to the castle and never returned.
Dang. Is your granddaughter Zoraldo?
I talk too much. Thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. And now I've got the magic mirror.
Magic mirror?
Mm-hmm.
I am returning to title screen.
So now when I go to visit the old man, go get the moon pearl. So he'll heal my hearts anytime I come here. Which is good for when you're up here in the mountains, because you're kind of isolated.
You gonna find Clefairy?
Trying to find a freaking Clefairy in Mount Moon.
Trying to find a Clefairy. Pokemon.
A little gold and silver is on the docket for Extra Life Day.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's not going to be gold and silver. It's going to be crystal, which is the one I've never played.
Yeah.
Because I never played crystal. It's basically gold and silver, but with animation.
I'll be with you like pretty much the entire day, so...
You don't have to be the entire day.
So maybe, like, plan something that we can play together.
not going there yet. Well, I'm not sure if multiplayer madness will take place at all because of just the serious lack of people who might commit, which is fine. I would like to have a multiplayer game on the agenda, but it's seeming more and more like what I want to do is I'm going to basically end up on the computer, and I don't want to, like, interrupt the stream and go downstairs back and forth to the PS5. So I'm probably going to focus on more classic stuff and only switch over. Well, I can hook the Switch up here, no problem.
You have a dock up there?
Oh, yeah. The Switch is no problem. I mean, really, I could hook the PS5 up too, but... and just use the capture card, but that could be just a pain to move everything. Okay, so if I drop down there, I'll
What do I even have that we can multiplayer on the Switch? Oh, Mario Kart.
We got plenty of stuff we can multiplayer. Well, Dan, what do we have here? Should I step inside?
No.
Well, I already did. And now I'm a rabbit.
I told you not to step inside.
Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden powers would change your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind. I'm always changing my minds, so I've turned into a ball. But if you have the moon pearl, you can keep your original shape. You got something to say to me, silly rabbit? Tricks are for kids.
Can do some Mario Kart.
So here's the trick in the Dark World. You have to find spaces like this. And then here's what the map looks like of the Dark World. You can see it's very similar to the Light World. The big differences, of course, are the Hyrule Castle has the Pyramid of Power. In the lake, there's a dungeon. There's a swamp instead of a desert. Or a marsh, I should say. And then there's other differences, too. So, Spectacle Rock, which is in the shape of a pair of glasses, was right here. So if I use the mirror and warp back to the Light World, I'm now on top, which is where I want to be. Boom. Very good. And I think I can get one of the medallions early on in the game. Yep, right here. Oh, no, I need the Master Sword. Son of a business. Alright. Well, here's the tower.
Terror.
This is actually a very annoying dungeon. It's not hard, it's annoying. You'll see why.
Yeah.
First of all, the magic tiles have been a Zelda staple for a while. They can be extremely frustrating. Especially when you have to unleash a Moldorm. The mini Moldorms suck because they are all randomized. They don't have a pattern. They move at random patterns. Not frustrating at all to deal with. But you get the map pretty early on, which is handy. Let's cover the dungeon now while we're here. Flying tiles? Flying tiles. We need an enemy for
Who
this room.
throws a tile? I mean, seriously.
What if we made the floor just come alive? God, they're kicking my butt, too. I always hated the flying tiles. Oh, they got me. Time for a fairy. I have a jar full of healing medicine, and I've got another fairy in store.
A cliff fairy?
No, it's not a Clefairy, sadly.
A Clefable?
No, that would be actually more useful, though.
Hot Wheels Unleashed, Injustice 2, and Super Hot. Super Hot. Super.
Yeah, I have to start playing those free games because I have way too many of them downloaded for room space. So I have to play some of them, beat them, get their trophies, and get rid of them. Stuff that I have no actual interest in keeping. Injustice I'll probably keep, because Injustice 2 is supposed to be the best one, right?
I don't know. I never got far in it. I've beaten the first Injustice, but...
I always thought Injustice 2 was supposed to be like the god tier one.
I enjoyed the first one, I just never got it. I beat it, so... Super hot. Super hot. Hot Wheels Unleashed.
You get the big key pretty early on. And thankfully the tiles don't respawn like they do in the freaking Game Boy game. Alright. What's the old man got to say for me? In dungeons, you can gaze into them.
At my life.
Actually, that's useful information in this game. That you can actually use the mirror and warp to the front of the dungeon. Well, we're not going through that again.
Fuck right off.
What's up with those Pokeballs?
Now, anytime the hole has ground below it, you can use it to fall. And there are some places where that will come in handy. This is actually pretty cool because you can move the holes in the floor here. These things bounce you backwards, though, so they're really annoying.
You know who I feel bad for a little bit? Streamers that were playing an Overwatch 2 release stream.
Yeah, that does suck.
So tomorrow on the stream, I will be starting Batman Arkham City.
That was a good one. Not as good as Asylum, but still very, very good. I think Asylum was just so good. Actually, I've heard people flat out say that Asylum is the best Batman game ever made, period. Like, Batman, period.
To be fair, there hasn't been many good Batman games until those games.
Would you like to know where the Dungeon's Evil Master is, Dan? Literally at the top of the damn tower. Like, it would be anywhere else.
No way.
Like, it would be anywhere else, yeah. So here's the problem. How do I get over there? I make the floor different, but now I can't get there. How frustrating. Well, this is where I said before, there's a trick.
It seems that Master Obi-Wan has lost the planet. How embarrassing.
Ah, the mind of a child. The child just sasses him. Alright, watch this.
And now you're up a floor by falling down a floor?
Cool hidden stuff in Zelda games.
There's 2 fairies.
Alright, so the red one you can't actually kill, so I have to actually knock that bitch down a hole. Ah, you suck.
They push you down a hole?
Yeah, they did. They take a lot of hearts, too. That's what's frustrating about those enemies. There we go. Alright. I got the moon pearl, so now I won't change shape in the dark world anymore.
You won't become a bunny anymore?
Nope. No more bunny.
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 Bunny?
And now for the single most annoying boss fight in this game.
Well, that was like when I did Arkham Origins, the hardest boss fight is like the second boss. When you fight Deathstroke.
Because if I get knocked off the platform at any point, I have to restart the entire boss battle. And there's no pattern. It moves however it wants.
Complete RNG, huh?
And it moves you back significantly. Oh, got me. That's okay. Give me the fairy. I'm still progressed where I am. Ooh. Oh, and there we go. Yep, now I have to restart the boss battle. And I can't get any help from the thing because I haven't, I didn't hit the switch to put the blue blocks down, so I have to actually go back and do that. Or I'm not going to be able to...
Keep your finger off the switch, done.
Well, no, the problem is if I don't, I won't be able to replenish my hearts because all those jars have hearts in them. And the thing was down here.
Oh my god.
This will be a good stopping point once I beat this boss. This is the longest Super NintendO'Mealy stream that I've done, and I told you I insist on playing this whole game. And I will. Mario World and Link to the Past will be games to completion. There'll be a couple more along the way.
Did you know, see that there's a streamer that recently finished playing and beating every Nintendo 64 United States release? It took them like 5 years to do it when they just did it. They just finished it.
That's awesome. That would be a goal for me as well. Unfortunately, I can't
beat them all.
Right, but I'm saying like that would be a fun goal for me, but the problem is I can't get my Nintendo 64 to stream properly. When I hooked it up to the capture card, the It was super choppy. And I just don't know how to fix that. Ugh. Don't you dare push me back towards the edge. Plus, it takes like 7 hits, which is way too many hits. Oh, god damn it.
Doesn't Nintendo know it's 3s and 5s, dude? Jeez.
Oh, here we go. And then there are certain points where if you fall, you have to go up another level. Damn. This is the most annoying boss in the whole game. This actually made a Screw Attack's list of worst Zelda bosses. Was the Moldorm in this game.
Remember Screw Attack?
I loved Screw Attack. I love their stuff. Screw Attack and game trailers.
Remember? I remember Screw Attack.
Stutterin' Craig and Nervous Nick.
There's Handsome Tom, Stuttering Craig. Did you know Stuttering Craig was a slam ball player?
I did not know that.
Yep. He was on a slam ball team.
Right,
he actually has a
hits.
game where he MVP'd a game.
I got 4 hits. 5.
2 more.
Oh! No! 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 Oh.
You have like 1 hit left.
2.
So get your hearts and go back up there. Can you shoot him with the boomerang?
No, nothing works except the sword.
Well, why don't you use a bomb?
Bombs don't work. A lot of it is just getting lucky because, like I said, he doesn't have a pattern to follow. It's all randomized. So it's all getting lucky like that, falling towards the edge and not actually falling.
Are you getting multiple hits in there, or is it just counting 1?
No, it's counting 1. But I'm also getting a little cocky here because I'm so close to beating him and I don't want him knocking me off the edge, which is what he's doing.
The break!
Take that, you googly-eyed bastard.
Bastard.
And give me that pendant.
The pendant.
The last one. So now I can go wake up the Master Sword. And that's what we're going to do the next time we play this game.
I can't wake up!
So let's go ahead and... Well, first things first, before we do anything else, I'm going to show you what happens now. You don't change shape anymore, so you can just re-enter the Dark World. The music's changed, and now when you talk to people, they're just like, you're not just a normal guy. Yeah, you got the Moon Pearl. You damn right I did. And I can kind of sort of explore the Dark World now. And by kind of sort of explore the Dark World, I mean I can go into the one cave that's accessible up here, which is just a fairy fountain anyway. The Dark World music, both the mountain and forest theme, which is what you're listening to now, and the regular overworld music are 2 of my favorite tracks to ever come out of a Zelda game, period. So what we're going to do here is we're going to warp back to the Light World. Right here at the Cave of Wonders. This is going to take us back. After we murder some bats.
They're not called bats?
Yeah, they're keys. And hey, that's what the OG Legend of Zelda instruction booklet calls them, so, like, don't get mad at me for the weird terminology. And we're gonna save. And quit.
Mad at you if I want.
Dan, we're gonna pull up the list. Mostly so I can discuss what's coming next.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
you just made the list.
We already know that this is an S tier. It's my favorite game of all time. In fact, didn't we already put S tier on it last week? I just said go ahead and do it.
And by last week, you mean like...
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
All right, so coming up, Top Gear, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2, Super Soccer, The Rocketeer, and Arcana are the next 5 games in line. Perhaps those will be the next games that I play. However, because we are now in October, I'm going to suspend Super NintendO'Mealy and focus on some horror-themed streams. So some more vintage NES stuff. And I just started playing The Last of Us. I'll probably attempt to stream that and Days Gone and some of the other stuff on PS5. If I do return to Super NintendO'Mealy next Tuesday, obviously I'll let you guys know. Just stay tuned. Either way, I'm going to stream something. So we'll see what it is. But we've gone over 2 hours. That's more than enough time. Thank you guys for watching. And Dan will be covering tomorrow. So check that out. We'll see you then.